Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more RimWorld, where we're picking up about where we left off last time, where things are going pretty good, all things considered. However, it is the 14th of summer, and if we look at the world map one more time, I alluded to this before, the first of fall is the end of the growing season, so I'm going to need to start to figure out what I'm doing with that. Now, this heal root, we should be able to get it in time, which will be fantastic, because that means we can possibly squeeze one little harvest in. I don't know if these potatoes are going to make it or not. I probably should have grown rice. What this also means is that I probably, although I am researching hydroponics right now, we do need to try and get to geothermal power sooner rather than later. We got some spaces for geothermal, like at least right here and potentially way over on the west end of the map, but at least we got one nearby. So we can build potentially over towards there. I was thinking about that anyway, or at least putting some more apartments up here or down there. But we do have some power generation for now. The bigger issue is once we start building sun lamps, because those take a crap ton of energy. And they're going to need their own space. But we'll do that eventually. For now, we're just going to go ahead and unpause. We do have a pirate merchant nearby. It's been a little bit since I played this, so I got to remember exactly who I've talked to, who I haven't talked to. We don't have any silver on our stockpile, but it's okay because they don't have a lot of stuff there. Now we do have, from the looks of it, some silver, and this is a stockpile zone. We just don't have an orbital trade beacon yet. Now why would that be, I wonder? Speaking of things that I have apparently neglected, let's go ahead and put one. Alright, that's just boar skin. Alright. Well, we can at least go ahead and put the trade beacon on over here. And that should allow us to trade. This is going to be our indoor stockpile eventually. And we can try and make some of these apartments indoor. But we do have some hunting going on. If we look at our work assignments, Clumsy Mind, you're doing okay. You still are pretty stressed because your bonded animal died. And you're going to be holding on to that for pretty much a season. We do have new people here, including Belisar, a scout who is currently, let's see here, melee, good with animals, mining. Did I actually yeah, I did reassign the work at the end of last time here, so Belisar is going to be a good miner. You know what, Clumsy Mind? I don't really like you getting so angry in the mines, so we'll let Belisar do that. We'll let you hold off there. So plant cutting's good. We can start smithing, we can start tailoring. We're actually going to need to get some of this crafting stuff together pretty soon. So there's a sculptor's table. We need to also go ahead and put a well, let's see. We got a sculptor's table. We're going to put a stonecutter's table around here somewhere. And you know what? That'll be Clumsy Mind's job for now. 8 at crafting. We are going to need some warmer clothes for tailoring eventually. But I think getting these blocks online is going to be pretty important first. So let's go ahead. Just for production for the time being, let's... I just don't like having this storage space so far away from the other one. So we may make this a little interior section. I do kind of need a second one of these too. I have 3 batteries, which is okay, but let's hear. Stonecutter's table. How are we doing on materials? We're doing not awesome. So let's go ahead and make a wood one over here. And we can just put it outside for now like this. Because at least that way that'll let us, once we move the stockpile in there, let's make this go a little bit faster. Alright, so we do have sass hunting. Oh! Yumaz named Squirrel 1 Mamie after being nuzzled. Oh, hi Mamie. You are the attack squirrel we wanted, and you are currently training for release. We'll see if Belisar's words in the comments last time are right, and that we have an army of ankle biters. We actually do need one more one more light here, just so we can be fairly consistent. Oh, it's already under construction. Okay, that's good. So we got our turns. I'm thinking about putting another one there, but the issue with that is that then everybody's just going to target this one down here, and we don't want little explosions that set everything on fire. I need to redo this from wood to something else. So this is Randy Random on challenge difficulty. And what that means in the end is that, first off, I'm probably going to need to make some of this a little more enclosed. We're going to make this into a better dining area eventually. But for now, Clumsy Mind's just in here. Are you feeling a little better? Slept in the cold still. We need to get It's 31 degrees outside, so we need to get our heaters online. Was that what I was saying at the end of the episode I needed to do before? Because we need to do that. Alright. Let's put a heater. Let's put it over here, kind of interior. We got one heater right here. We got another one over here. So, visitors. And they are just visitors. We could capture them if we really needed to. I don't think we need to. Alright, so we are going to need some more steel. And we have another pirate merchant. Or area revealed, excuse me. Okay, well that's a little bit of an extra stockpile space. Okay, we need some steel and some wood for this. So clumsy mine still nothing to craft just yet. So I guess we're going to be getting that mining to go until we go here. This heel root's 93% grown. I may need to just harvest it here before long. Because it's the 15th of summer, and the last thing we want to do is to have these things die. But we're close. It's 58 degrees outside. It could happen. So let's see here. We have Yumas, our grunt, cooking and hunting and potentially growing here. I think I may actually need to go ahead and put those down to 2 real quick. Because we definitely want Yumas to start harvesting here. Alright. Breakdown of the comms console. There are worse things. Guess we'll just depower it for now. Let our batteries charge elsewhere. Hopefully we don't get a overrun. So 94%. Okay, now people should not be able to squeeze in through there, so that's good. So we got a little bit of bonus storage space. I think I will go ahead and just put a wood wall right there just for the time being. And we still got some hunting going on. As usual with these kind of situations, you always wonder, well, what's Randy going to throw at you next? I do have some vegetables, some meat. I guess I can try and harvest these because we're pretty close, but it's the 15th of summer. Are we magically going to just lose this all of a sudden? I may have to manually force everyone to do this, so 48 degrees is going to be unseasonably warm. Our power generation's still alright. Fall has begun. Solar generator, that is not good. That is definitely not good. Who's our best repairer? It's Keniston, and you are asleep. Well, we can save that for the morning. Alright, who's going to be our best plant cutters here? Skill of 4, skill of 4. Skill of 4. We're going to put everybody on plant duty in the morning. Because last thing we want is to have a bunch of these die. They're so close. So close. But we're going to need to... like I said, big thing is I want to have some vegetables here. Alright. Okay, growing at 43% of normal, out of ideal temperature range. Alright, let's see if... okay, cargo pods, finally. And we got some limestone blocks. We can get those later. Oh, wow, actually. Other than some zooming issues, we actually have alpha beavers still going. Now, if I do attempt to attack the alpha beavers, we have... they could potentially attack us back, so we don't want that. So, are these things just going to grow and die? We do need Keniston to go ahead and repair this. Alright. Alright, so this is... They say these are the last days that we can do this. We do want our heel root to go up. We do want all of our steel. Alright, I think we're gonna get it. So hydroponics is done. We need to get let's see here. For geothermal we need a high-tech research bench, which we don't actually have built yet. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do I guess smithing first, but let's go ahead. How are we gonna do this high-tech research bench? I was thinking we put it in here instead of this common room. Alright. Production. High-tech research bench. I can make it out of wood. That seems okay. So what we need to do is to just, like I said, I'm watching the heal route like a hawk. Oh, good. Umaz is starting to harvest because he knows that the temperatures are going. And here comes everybody harvesting. It's harvest season, guys. Don't mind these fans. What are you doing? Clumsy Mind mining, Belisar mining. Alright. Okay, we need to get Umaz out here to harvest as much as possible, as fast as possible. No, oh well. Okay, he's gonna clean dirt. And there we go. Here's the harvest time. As long as we can get most of the things. And everybody, it's just so funny to see everyone's clumping around really hard. It's like, let's mine, let's not, let's go harvest. Everything's gonna grow. We've had 2 fail harvests so far, but not so bad. We don't need to worry about replanting. So Umaz, we got the medicine, that's good. We got this. So here, let's add the bill, make stone blocks. Do it forever. Sculptor's table. Let's do make small sculptor. And we'll do that forever. Details. Definitely need to decrease the ingredient radius. No gold, no silver, no plasteel. The usual restrictions, no uranium. I guess we'll keep jade. Stone blocks are primarily what we want to use, but wood will be okay in a pinch. We won't even do steel, so we'll do minimum artistic skill of like 4. And that should allow Clumsy Mind to get started on making wonderful works of art for us, possibly. So the key thing is that we may just need to go ahead and have all these things there. We're going to need to work out this junk stockpile, because right now, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Alright, zones, stockpile. Now this is, I'm already having flashes to like the bug invasion that's going to come from this. And let's see your zone. Can we actually delete some stockpile zone right here? I think so. Alright. So that way we just don't want to go super slow through all this. Alright. And since steel's kind of in limited supply, but we have plenty of wood, let's do it like that. And let's literally copy, paste. And then I think we're good to just delete this stockpile for now. I think we're okay with that. Although I did get a really good idea from one of the comments in the last series that I have not taken to, that I have not done yet, but I think I'm going to do now. I'm just going to go ahead and probably like, okay, that room needs to be open. Probably, I don't know, we'll do it in this bedroom. We're just going to make this stockpile specifically for, let's clear everything. Let's make it important, and let's just do it for weapons. So that way we know where all the weapons go. So, boar's getting cut up. We got some meals, that's good. We got electricity. That's okay. We still need to put a wood wall here. So how are these potatoes doing? This is the problem, is that if we don't get these potatoes now, I'm just going to go ahead and order all these plants be cut. We need to haul the medicines that spoil in 2 years. I guess we'll let everybody go to sleep first. I guess that's acceptable. So high-tech research bench. We actually only need wood for it, and we got orders to cut plants. Alright, so there. We'll get all the plant cutting in there before too long. Alright, so construct and repair for Kennison, that's pretty good. Yuma's getting all of these potatoes. Now you can cut them early, you're just not going to get as many potatoes as you otherwise might, but we need the food. I really want to click on this and just, I should have disallowed sowing before, because we're about to be out of the growing season. You can see, you're going to see some of these things just die here before too long. Let's see what's this. That's more silver ore. Let's go ahead and might as well mine that. Traders from Bliss's Hill. Hello, friends. Oh, you got Boomalope. Fun. Alright. So we got a lot of mining that we can do. We're just kind of our own happy little colony right here. Please don't, like, obliterate us or anything. Alright. We'll put a little bit of light there. We actually have some pretty charged batteries, too, which is good. Alright. Mine this silver as well. Anything for currency. Looks like we have a spare room back here, too. Raid! From the Wild Organization. Didn't check to see if they're going to prepare, but we got a pistol. Pistol. Alright. Looks like they're prepping, so we'll be, okay, that is so many elks. Alright. My fear always with hunting elks is that if you shoot one, they'll all start coming after you. I've lost more than a few good colonists that way. But food is going to be an issue. And we will need to make that choice sooner rather than later. So I'm going to go ahead and designate a few of these to hunt. So we'll see here. Right now, I'm going to deprioritize hunting, though. Because I kind of want to keep everybody near the base. Hopefully the visitors stay here long enough to where they'll get in the fight, too. That's the goal. That's the idea. Alright, so raid's coming, right? That's so much wood to haul. And we're fortunate in that we are rich with haulers here. Okay. Draft everybody, get them all in here. So it looks like they're coming through the bog. Alright, good. We definitely need to flick this on. So let's see here. Who is our... Okay, you're going to flick that on. Cool, so there's Keniston with the butter knife. Clumsy Mind back here. Yuma's back here. Sass over here. Samantha, why not down here? Okay, Belisar, we definitely need you to not be mining right now. Keep you back here. Okay, so these guys are actually just going to sit and have a casual meal. At least they're not eating our food, right? Okay, here comes the raid. Let's test the defense system. This is the first time we've had a raid with the dead steel traps all up. If you're wondering where all my steel went, that is where all my steel went. Alright. So the idea is that they run through these. They may not even make it through. Yep, they're fleeing already. Good show, guys. You have anything that I want? Pistol, fine meals. We could use some of that gear. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Okay, they're trying to run. They're not going to be able to run. Okay, colonist needs treatment. Let me guess, Samantha, you got shot, didn't you? Oh, bruises. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we're just going to kill everybody here. There we go. One. Belisar. Please melee. Guess you can snipe from all the way over here, or... So do we have anyone who's a... Oh, no! Someone needs to rescue Mammy now. Not the squirrel. Please not the squirrel. Is the squirrel actually bonded to anybody? I don't know. Rescuing Mammy, carrying Mammy. We got some good meals out of that. Okay, we need to... I think these are set to auto rearm, but we'll need to... definitely rearm them. So no prisoners to take. I thought for sure we might be able to. Alright. Not a bad defense system by any stretch. Look, everybody gets to go to bed. And I really need to put wooden flooring here. Because that way Clumsy Mind can have a room that'll make him a little happier. Maybe. As long as he's not working outside, he's probably going to be alright. So, Samantha, do you need treatment? Who's our doctor? Sass is our doctor. Alright. I know you're going to be a little pissed getting woken up. What? How are you? You're getting medicine from out here. Did we, like, run out of medicine or something at some point? No, we should have a lot. There we go. Apparently that's closer. Let's speed this up a little bit. And treat you, and we'll be alright. So, thank you, visitors, for doing nothing to help out. But we want to make sure that we don't have any issues. All we got's bruises, so... Small improvised turret breakdown, and they're leaving. Alright, we'll get Kinnison on that. We need components. Oh, shit. Well, fortunately, there's a way that we can get components, and that's by mining the crap out of everything. Let's see here. That's their boom rat. Alright. Yeah, the good news is it looks like there's a lot of components stuff really close to us. So let's go ahead and wakey wakey. Wakey wakey. And who's in a poor mood? Probably okay, that's apparently going to happen when it happens. Clumsy Mind, once again in a poor mood. You're, okay, observing corpses and everything, as long as you don't break. I mean, you're on edge. But we'll deal with it. Let's see if we can go ahead and get the floor here, too. Like, this floor goes so fast. Oh, wait, Samantha's gotten a social fight with Yuma's reason because you're a man. And Samantha... Did I already miss that? Wow. Okay, so bruised, cracked, right femur? Shit. Yuma's... You fought the guy with the artery blockage. Great. Well, this is just what we need. Okay, mental state daze. Sass is in a daze. Why is Sass in a daze? We don't know. But he is. And this turn still needs treatment. We still need people buried. Kinnison, what are you doing? Okay, so apparently we need components at some point. Belisar finally going to do that. So Samantha, is nobody treating anybody here? Sass is our dazed doctor. So we'll put Clumsy Mind back on treatment. Alright. And break down steel turret blight. A mysterious blight has destroyed our crops. Well, good thing we harvested them because they weren't going to last much longer. That's for sure. Right, this is a medical bed now. And we actually need power, don't we? Alright, so how many heaters we got? 1, 2, 3. Not terrible. This is a very compact base, but we don't have anybody that's getting buried at this point. I mean, everybody has work to do other than hauling. Except for Yumaz, so I guess since there's not a lot of growing that you can do right now. Yumaz, you get to be our designated hauler. Hooray! Alright, oh crap, we didn't actually put vents in. Alright, vent. Here. And smelting is done. Did we not finish this? Alright. Where else do we need a vent? Can we actually put a vent between these rooms? We can, good. Poor mood again. Yumaz is about to break. Why are you about to break, Yumaz? Tell me. Corpses. Lots of corpses. Alright. Well, once we bury the corpses, we should be okay. Disturb sleep and darkness. I've had tons of joy. Okay, so we're doing alright. We still, for whatever reason, have not cleaned this up. And we got a lot of sculptures. Ooh, beauty 60. Beauty 20. Beauty 80. Okay. Wooden sculpture by Sass Arnold. Really? Well, okay, you're making art. And you're pretty good at it. So let's go ahead and let's read. I love reading these things. Title, Purple Seclusion. On this piece is a depiction of Samantha von Achien studying the secrets of smithing with great intensity. Samantha is staring at her discovery with a sense of wonder. The scene seems to take place on the outskirts of a village. The image seems to express hostility. That sounds right for Samantha. This artwork is related to Samantha finishing research of smithing on the 3rd of fall. Let's install this in a... This looks like a good room for Sass. So we want beauty 60. And this is a good quality one. Still number 14, a torso-sized piece of material sculpted in artistic form. This carving is an image of a rock. Polar bears in the distance seems to symbolize plenty, and the rock is infused with the idea of hardship and done in a detail-oriented style. Let's install that in Clumsy Mind's room, and then small wooden sculpture. Title, Sass's Divinity. Torso-sized piece of material is in artistic form. This work shows Sass Arnold hunting a wood boar in the wild. Boar reflexes. The boar is looking around as though she senses that something's wrong. The smiling head of an uncle watches over all, as the work has the fauvist feeling and very static structure. And this is more hunting. Alright, so we're just going to put these in different rooms. So we got one there. Who else is stressed out? Umaz is stressed out. You get a sculpture. You get a sculpture. We need food. I know I said I wanted you to haul, Umaz, but you need to hunt. So are the alpha beavers still on the map is what I want to know. We have elks. You know what? Need to get these. Got a few alpha beavers. So Umaz, you're going to be going on a hunt. Blight's killed our crops. Our temperatures are not awesome, but we'll get there. I think we're about to need a... well, first off, we need this high-tech research bench finished ASAP. Can you finish this? Sass is not a constructor. Clumsy Mike, can you finish this? There we go. Because the sooner we can research geothermal, we want to get it before the winter for sure. And for some reason we have pants here. Bad pants. We got better clothes over here. We actually got some body armor as well. And deconstruct this research bench. Umaz is going to hunt and haul. Who else can we have just hauling stuff right now? Like, I like Clumsy Mind crafting. Keniston's our builder, so I guess when we're done building, which means we have a lot of wood that needs to be hauled, and then Belisar, our scout, who's our designated miner. Well, I mean, we're still going to need to mine a little bit. So once we get up to our meals, I guess it's going to be Umaz. Now, what's our meal limit here again? And I guess the better question is, Umaz, what's your cooking skill at? Is it still... It's 10 now. Okay. So Butch Taver, fueled stove. And let's go ahead and add a bill. We can cook some fine meals. Let's do until you have 12 details, ingredient radius. Let's bring it in. Alright. So less food poisoning is better. Alright, so this medicine, we need to get this in right now. Good. There we go. Lots of potatoes. Keniston, what are you doing? Alright, so Keniston's going to be hauling... Wait a minute. We need that repaired, which means we need these components from down over here. Alright, good. Well, I think this is a decent point as any to stop this episode. I feel like I've gone on around long enough, maybe just a touch too long. No, we're right at about time. So this is Asher. We're going to continue next time. We got one raid, but Randy's kind of letting us live for now. I have a feeling that's going to change. We got a blight, but fortunately for us, our crops survived because we got them out early. But hey, that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. If you want to be part of the colony, by all means, let me know. We have more exciting things to come in the future. Thanks for watching. See you next time.